Carol from Carol's Vintage Treasures, and I have a what sold video for you today. I had 10 sales. They were all on Etsy. This is September 8th through September 14th, and pretty good. Nothing on Poshmark. Poshmark was dead. Okay. So, first thing I sold was this J. Crew necklace. It was a really pretty light green colored necklace with clear rhinestones. Sold for $17.59. I have had this for a while. I believe I got it from a Shop Goodwill auction. So that was pretty good. Next thing I sold was this group of Far Side postcards. They were from 1984 and they sold for $13.59. And I got these in a baggie of postcards from Goodwill, and I've just been selling them in lots. So it's been pretty good. I didn't pay too much for the baggie, so it's been pretty good. Next thing I sold was a Bodabra. And this was pretty old because it had a VHS tape inside. But it sold for $19.99, and it had never been used in the original box. There's the videotape there and all the ribbons and stuff. So the box was kind of beat up, but everything inside was complete and good. So hopefully they had a VCR player. Let's see. Next thing that sold was a Peanuts coloring book. It was from 2005, so it was barely vintage. It sold for $10.39. It was a really nice coloring book. And there's the date there. I always try to put the date from books if I can. Unless they're teeny tiny and they won't show up good in the picture, then I don't. But it was a nice coloring book. And next thing that sold was a Curious George book. It sold for $8.79. I have had this for a while. I just kept coming down on the price till it sold. It was a nice book. Curious George books usually do pretty well for me. It was a hardcover. It was from 1998. I have a whole new system for storing my books now. I'm so excited. I have a bookshelf I put them on over in my living room. And now, when I sell a book, I just walk over and grab it instead of digging through bins. I don't know why I didn't think of that before, but it's really a good time saver. Okay, next thing that sold was this double 12 jumbo dominoes game. It was a 91-piece set with a vinyl strap travel case and 12 plastic trains and a holder. I haven't had this very long. Maybe a couple of months. But it did sell for $35.99. It was a really nice set. So it had the instructions and a holder. And those are the little trains it came with. So that was a good pickup. I got that at Goodwill. It was up in the riser with the games. Sorry, I feel like I'm losing my voice. Next, I sold this Kentucky Fried Chicken bag. I haven't had this too long. It sold for $22.39, and I found this at a Goodwill over in the bags. It was hanging up there. And it was a nice insulated bag. You could take it out on a picnic or, use it to carry your soda in or whatever you wanted to do. But it was a really nice bag. That's its little tag there. I always try to show the manufacturer information on a bag or anything I sell, really. Let's see. Next thing was this box. It had a little bit of wear on it, but I did disclose that and take good pictures. It sold for $10.39. It had some missing paint and stuff. But if somebody does a makeover on this, it will be really pretty. I mean, they can refinish it or they can paint it or do whatever they want with it. But $10.39, that was pretty good. I was reluctant to list that because I was afraid no one would buy it. But someone did. And next thing was this Kohl's Care plush. It was Little Sister from Little Critters, 14-inch plush from Mercer Mayer. I know when I did the haul for this, I wasn't sure where she came from. I was thinking she was Arthur's little sister, but nope, she was the little sister from Little Critters from Mercer Mayer. She was really cute, and she sold pretty quickly for $19.99. Okay, last thing that sold was this Alice in Wonderland book, and it was $19.99. I haven't had this too long either. It is in really nice condition, and had some color pictures in it. It was really pretty, and I always try to show as many pages as I can. Etsy will let you show 10 pictures and a video, but I really don't do videos on books. But it was good for $19.99. And that's it on my sales. Next, you're going to see an older video that I did. I thought I had lost it, but I found it. My phone did a system reset and wiped out all my pictures and all my videos. And I thought it was lost, but I found it in my Google Photos because my wonderful daughter, my youngest, backed up my phone to my Google Photos. So everything I take with my camera goes there. So that was good. Thank you, Sabrina. I really appreciate that. I know she never watches my videos, but still. In this video, you're going to see a few things that have sold already. The little trolley sold. I did it in last week's What Sold video. I had my MRI on Saturday. That went well. And I already had the pain block thing in my back with the needles. It was not very pleasant, but it wasn't bad. So I'm probably going to have one more to see if they are going to go in and obliterate the nerves so I don't have pain there, which would be wonderful. But I have a doctor appointment tomorrow or Wednesday. Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, you might see some old information. Holly's doing well. She doesn't have that parasite anymore. So everything's good. So here is the video from the not too far past. I hope you enjoy it. Just stay right there. It's coming up. Hey everybody, have a thrift haul here for you. I went to Goodwill and got a few things I wanted to show you. I did use my coupons, so the prices I give you will be 20% off of that price. So, just got a few things. I'm not getting too much these days. I found some more blocks, $3.49. I'll just clean them up and put them in a drawer till I have a full set, and then I will sell them at the Etsy store. I found a cute tin. It is Monopoly, and it's $2.49. I thought it was nice. Somebody might like that.
I found a little wooden, I guess it's a caboose. I don't know. But isn't that cute? Very intricately made. It's got a lot of detail to it. It was $3.49. Just found it sitting over in the wood section. So, and it says Berkeley's Wooden Toy Factory, Spirit Lake, Idaho. It made it all the way to Arizona. I'm going to save the best for last. This is just a reference book for me. I get these when I see them. I like to have something in my hands that I can turn pages and look at. But it's a McCoy pottery book. Shows all the different collections. It's kind of cool. You can, you know, flip through this and know what to look for. Wonder if my cookie jar's in here. I have a mushroom cookie jar that's McCoy. I've had it for a really long time. I'm having trouble selling it. I don't want to price it too low because it sells for quite a bit, but I don't see it. I have to look harder. Oh, there's the smiley face. I'm always on the lookout for those. I find a lot of the Teleflora ones. I don't really find a lot of the McCoy ones. Let's see. I just ran into some cookie jars here. Let's see. I think mine is from the 1960s probably. I'm not sure what this book is showing, like what age grouping. But I think it's really cool. I like stuff like this. So I'll have to look at it better. But I'm kind of a nerd when it comes to research books. So if I see a good one, I will pick it up. That was $2.29. I got The Great Muppet Caper. I'm sure it's based on the movie. It shows all the pictures from the movie. It has a little story. Trying to see if I could see a year here. Don't really. Oh, 1981. 1981. Oh, it does have a little bit of staining on the pages. But I will just notate that. There's Kermit and Miss Piggy. I used to do a really good Miss Piggy voice. When I was reading books to my kids, I would use the voices of the Muppets. So, hey ho, there's Kermit. I wasn't very good, I admit it. But they thought it was funny, so they're the only ones I had to entertain. This is a play-along with 8 great sounding tracks from Green Day. It's just a little music book, and it's got a CD with it. So I thought I would give that a try. It was on their cart. I pulled it off the cart. I saw Green Day. I used to like Green Day, so. But it's got little things to play music with. I thought it was kind of cool. But it was $1.29. I found a puppet. I always pick up puppets, especially if they're realistic looking like this. It is a good thing. Look at that koala bear. Isn't he awesome? And let's see if I can see the tag inside. Designed by Daphne. Head covers. Oh, maybe it's not a puppet. It might be like a cover for golf clubs. But it says handmade toys. I think it's a puppet. I think it's a puppet. It's very cute, whatever it is. But I'll probably sell it as a puppet. Okay, and he does have Velcro on his hands. Ooh, Holly didn't like that. What, did you think I was doing something over here? Do you want to see the puppet? She's going to want to take it away. You love stuffed animals, I know. But we're going to sell that one. Here we are. You want to come up? You want to come up and say hi? Come here. Come here. No, she's like, no, not today. Okay, she got her toy. She's going to go play with her toy. Okay, last thing I got brought me lots of joy. Lots of happiness. I found a whole bag of Taco Bell dogs. And you know I rescue these if you've been watching a while. It was $3.49 and there are 4 of them in here. So less than $1 a piece, plus my discount. I was just so excited. And they weren't with the regular baggies. They were like up in the overhead with the games and stuff. And I saw that and I said, no way. And everybody looked at me. But I was happy. Okay, here's the first one. He says free tacos. And I collect these. He talks. They usually don't talk. Did you hear that, Holly? He's coming. Oh, no. No, baby, you can't have these. I'm either going to put them in my collection or sell them. I don't know. Let's see if this one talks. This one doesn't talk. But he's got a pretty rose in his mouth. Isn't he cute? I know they're cute, but you can't have them. Let's see this one. This one does not talk. But I think this one, I've had this one before, and he goes, "Row." I love Taco Bell dogs. This one talks. Oh, look at that. It's so cute. Not as cute as you, Holly. You want to come up? You want to come up? Come on. Come on. Oh, I know you want them, but you can't have them. They have stuff inside, and I don't give you the ones that talk. Or plastic eyes and noses. Here. What is it doing? Is it talking? Oh, you're a good girl. You're feeling better, aren't you? Yeah. We had to give her some of the expensive antibiotics. She's got her parasite back again. I don't know why she keeps getting it or how she keeps getting it, but she's only had 2 pills and she feels so much better. So we're going to get rid of that nastiness, aren't we? We are. We are. And I didn't even have to go into the vet because we knew what it was. Because she has the same symptoms. She just has yucky poopies. But we're getting it taken care of. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I've changed her dog food. I'm giving her psyllium. Is it psyllium? It's some kind of a, it's kind of a grainy stuff you put on their food. And it's supposed to help with their digestion, and it's supposed to kind of keep the parasites away, but I guess it didn't. But anyway, I think she's going to be fine. We just got to stay on the medicine, stay on the course. And you and me both, we're falling apart, aren't we? Yeah, I got to go get an MRI for my back. I don't know. Maybe we can finally find out what's wrong with my back and get it something. I don't think they can fix it, but he said something about injections, which does not sound very terribly good. But I guess if it'll lessen the pain, that's good. Because I've been putting up with this pain for years and years, right? Right. So I think that's all we had. And this pretty girl, I'd never sell you. No, I wouldn't. I had a guy come up to me when she was a puppy and try to buy her from me when I was walking her. I said, no, she's not for sale, sorry. Yeah, he wanted to keep you. And I said, no, she's my baby. Yeah. Well, I guess that's all we have for today. I hope you enjoyed the haul and the what sold video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you like and subscribe. Still trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers. And share the video with someone who might like it. I think that's it. Oh, I was going to show you this little basket thing I got. Misty from Thrifter, Junker, Vintage Hunter showed it on her channel. You should watch her channel. It's really good. Especially if you like vintage stuff. And it's a folding basket. And I think it's going to help me a lot with I think it's going to help me a lot bringing stuff in, and also I can put stuff in here when I'm picking it from my inventory. But isn't that cool? And it just folds flat, and you can keep a bunch of these in your car. And I think they were just under $8, so, and they fold up pretty easily here. Like that. Isn't that cool? But I got it at Walmart. And they were $7.99, I think. Excuse me. So that's pretty good. Well, I'm going to say goodbye for now. Hope you enjoyed the haul. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.